I like being around people, but I also don't mesh well with everyone. So I'm really good at, I guess, being a wallflower, just observing everybody else doing whatever they're doing and just kind of enjoying the fact that I get to be there and witness everything. So being able to photograph all of that stuff and then have something to show everybody, it kind of brings out the best parts of my personality. My name's Malik Blaylark, and I've been a street photographer for like going on 8 years.
It's so windy. It's not even warm. It's just not cold. It's too cold to be out here. Why am I out here?
I was 12 years old, and we all decided to go take a trip to the Como Zoo Conservatory. I pulled out my iPod Touch, and I just started snapping away. And I just thought, this is the best. I just went home and I told my dad about it, and he was like, maybe we'll get you a camera. And he got me this small little point and shoot camera, and I carried that thing with me everywhere, dude. I beat that thing to death. I moved downtown Minneapolis, and beforehand I lived in Bloomington, and I would take a bunch of nature shots because if you ever been to Bloomington, they have spectacular nature trails. And then once I moved downtown Minneapolis, I still wanted to go walk and take photos, but now instead of hitting a nature trail, I hit the streets and I took photos of anything that I thought looked cool.
Go to the side so we can use the leading lines. Get those guys in there. Ta-da! Easy peasy.
Currently, I teach middle school kids as an after-school program. Being able to see how other people see the world and being able to show them how to show it off, it broadens my imagination. Especially being able to see other people's reaction when they take their first awesome photo. And they'll see it and they'll be like, what do you think? And I'll be like, dude, that's high five worthy. And they'll feel like the coolest person when they get the high five. And it's the best. I love it every time. What really inspired me to really want to teach it isn't just because I enjoy talking about it a lot, but when I was in college, I had one photography teacher who made learning fun. Because it was the second time I had learned all the fundamentals, and it really stuck with me that time because he made it fun. And if I can make it fun for everybody else, then I think it would stick with them too.
She said she could probably be here in an hour.
Yeah, okay, I'm losing feeling in my hands.
It was 2019, and I felt so bored. I felt like I had seen just about everything the Twin Cities could offer, and it killed my motivation to just go out and explore because I felt like I had explored everything. So what I decided to do was I started traveling a lot more. I went to Chicago, I went to New York, and I would go there and I would explore and everything would just feel so new again. But when I came back, it was weird. It was like I came back with fresh new eyes, and suddenly it was like I was homesick, and now that I'm back, I want to go take photos where I'm always taking photos, but it felt different. I've told myself this countless times over the years, especially in the last 5 years. I want to become a travel photographer, to be able to travel like I told you I have before, but get paid to do it, or to make enough money where I can do that as much or as often as I want to, and see new cities, take new photos, and always have that wondrous, whoa, this is new, that's new, and take a ton of photos because of it.
Oh, this will be cool. So if I stand right here and then I focus on the building, adjust my aperture, this will be my favorite shot of the day.
Oh, it's tough to describe sometimes. When you see it, you know. When you really stop to think about it, sometimes it's over. So you look, sometimes the lighting is just pristine. Sometimes you see a person that really just looks too interesting not to take a photo of. And sometimes it's a combination of that, the setting that you're in. When you see something special, it really stands out.